Hey everyone, Richard Carthon here, the author of the 30-Day Self-Love and Growth Reflection Workbook. And today we're diving into day 11. So let's start with the quote. Don't be a victim of negative self-talk. Remember, you are listening. Bob Proctor. Message. Perspective can be truly incredible on your perception of reality. If all you do is talk about negative things occurring in your life, you will be much more pessimistic about your own life. Stay aware of how you speak to yourself or how you speak about yourself to others today. What are you saying about yourself? I think this is a good reflection of myself, just thinking about self-talk. And first, I'll just talk about internal dialogue. It has improved over the last 6 years. When I first started this 30-day challenge 6 years ago, I would say my self-talk wasn't great. I was very critical of myself. I was very not accepting of anything other than perfection. I was being a perfectionist in a lot of ways, where if I had a very specific goal in mind or something I wanted to do, if I didn't accomplish it, then I was a failure. Or I didn't do what I said I was going to do. And I have learned with time and through going through these 30-day challenges to give myself grace, to give myself time, and just the experience of life and doing this more frequently has really helped to transform with how I talk to myself through challenging times and through how I decide to criticize myself. I definitely have a high standard that I hold myself to, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I think how I choose to speak to myself through my internal dialogue does impact how successful I'm going to be and my overall perspective and energy and how I go about my life and my goals and what I'm trying to accomplish. So I've spent a lot of time working on that because, again, when I went through this years ago, I realized how bad my self-talk was. Now, how I speak to myself about myself towards others is good, and even 6 years ago, it was good. So in my own life, I found that my external talk and how I represent myself to others was very positive. But for whatever reason, my internal dialogue wasn't the same. And so I wanted to try to find a way to get more alignment around that. So if this sounds like you, or if this is something you can relate to, I would just remind yourself to give yourself more grace. Have patience. Hold yourself to standards, but at the same time, know that you're a work in progress and that you're currently taking the steps to keep improving who you are and how you speak to yourself. So, I'm gonna dive into my intention for today was to make sure my internal dialogue was uplifting instead of negative. So I really wanted to make sure that I was bringing some positive energy to my internal dialogue today. Rose, today is my parents' anniversary, so I gave them a call and had a really good conversation with them, and they're very happy and enjoying their life. So it was good to catch up with them. Thorn, this morning I was in a rush, and so I didn't get breakfast, and so that made me hangry as I got towards lunch. So it's just another reminder to make sure I'm mapping out my mornings so I can not skip meals. So yeah, eating is important, and being hangry is not great. Bud, yeah, my mom's birthday is tomorrow, so excited to celebrate that with her and to give her a call and see how she's doing. And yeah, my observation of the day is that self-talk is powerful. And so I want to make sure that I keep having a very good, strong, positive, and uplifting internal dialogue instead of talking myself down or diminishing who I am. So hope you enjoyed today, and I look forward to catching you tomorrow.